Uh-oh. We got Brian. Brains a-leaking. The first contestant on Yes, I Am a Pretender Clown. You cut yourself shaving? Or are you slamming yourself in the face with a spade shovel?
Neither, you piece of shit. Freaking got slammed into going 55 miles per hour on my bike. Broke some ribs, broke my nose, cracked my head. Lucky to even walk away. And still active for the flat earth while you sit in your little protection zone, coward. So for anybody who doesn't know, I'm going to make it crystal clear by the end of the week why he is doing this hit piece on me. And I don't know why you involved a lot of other decent people. Just lying about everybody.
Unbelievable. Why am I not surprised you're on this finalist list?
I'd say you're not surprised because I'm an active flat earther. Okay? With a chance for a $32,000 trip for just sending an email. And none of us knew there was 10 people. The responses made it sound like we're the finalists out of a few people. But you wouldn't care to investigate into that. You just want to start acting like you're better than everybody. You're not, man. You're a compulsive liar.
Pretender clown. Grade A, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm just wondering what took you so long, short bus. I put out them videos exposing half a dozen bold-faced lies of yours a couple years ago, man. Took you this long to invent shit about me?
Do this. I want to tell all of you that I wish you could all go with us. I feel connected to all of you. I consider you friends.
I'm sure you do.
Just because we've gotten to know each other through this. And trust me, I do feel bad that I have to eliminate 9 of you right now. And so please, please, please don't take it.
I'm just going to have to cut you off right now, right at the knees. I know.
It's not invite all these people and just choose.
Well, no, he has to parade them out there for everyone because he's trying to portray flat Earth as crazy with non-flat earthers.
What are you talking about, short bus? You're the one parading it. This is a recording of a stream you've already had, and you had to watch it one time to do that stream. So this is the 3rd time. Who's parading it, short bus? And you're talking about these people ain't flat earthers. Dude, you don't know what these people are. And I know for a fact that's a lie because I know what I am, and that's an active flat earther. I've been an active flat earther for over 8 years. While you've been sitting there in your little protected rooms, making your little protected money. Dude, these are just people, man. They're all way better people than you. I can attest to that just from meeting them. You ain't got to always be such an asshole. You act like you're not interested in this. You're the one parading it. You're the one running polls and acting like it's an embarrassment. You're the embarrassment, dude. And just because I 100% demonstrably proved you're a bold-faced liar and you got a beef with me, you don't have to take it out on these people. Don't worry about it, short bus. You got my attention. And that's a bad combination, bud, being a compulsive liar in a spotlight. So now I'm not even a flat earther. And I guess Cassidy's not a flat earther? No, we just share 6 Discord rooms while you sit there being gate kept in your little protection zone. Josh Monday's not a flat earther. No, he's just been around doing streams for 5 years and music and everything else. Chris Crumb ain't a flat earther. No, he just does free live performances at Flattoberfest every year. Just for the hell of it, just to embarrass people. Bro, you are a liar. And I don't know why you're acting like you're better than any one of them people, man. You are the embarrassment.
If I remove myself, that means you guys won't be able to hear me anymore, right?
Don't do it.
Well, I don't know. I've never done this before.
Okay,
So.
You never hung up on a call before, right?
Do a test, Will.
Huh?
Do a
That's
test.
what I think. I think
But their brains a leaking is down there. Do a test, Will. Go ahead and hang up and see if you can still talk to us.
Just
be able to hear.
This alone shows that QE is either dishonest or retarded. If he just made a little funny comment about it being a call, then that would have been all right. But he just goes on and on about it later in the stream, too. And he's like, Brian says, do a test. It's a StreamYard, dipshit. Why would I say test it if it was a phone call? Oh my God. And then why would she say, I don't know, I've never done this before. So you think a grown woman's never been on a phone call? Everybody who sees this is going to see your dishonest tactics, Short Bus.
I'm not the big name brand that y'all were looking for, but I'm very well known in the community.
That's crazy that nobody told me my mic was messing up the entire stream. I was having a hard time getting around, but if I knew it was messed up, I would have fixed it. But here's a little clip of each and every one of these flat earthers, man. They seem like decent people to me.
The money, if I do get chosen, I would like to say thank you. But every time I debate, if you check my debates out, my first debate I was a little too aggressive, and then after that I'm treating people with kindness, and no matter if they're a glober or whatever they are. So I think it's best to stop the division, stop the everyone's a shill, and let's study the Bible and learn what's true with our cosmology.
Awesome, man. Thanks, man. I appreciate you.
I agree with you wholeheartedly, Josh. But Short Bus ain't gonna listen to that. He's gonna call everybody a shill. Instead of just doing a little research and seeing how long you've been doing podcasts and listening to all your music, he'd rather just make fun of you. And you may never get this compliment, Josh, but man, you got a couple of really good songs.
We even got liberals trying to become like Rambo. Going to Bass Pro, buying up the guns and ammo. Instead of sporting flannels, now they buying camos. If you don't think this is end times, just read the book of Daniel. COVID-19 got me Googling my next Ruger. And going to target practice to become the best shooter. I'm questioning Sandy Hook and I'm a 9/11 truther. That's sick of getting duped by that goof fantasy Cooper. What you think they're doing right now? They testing us. These stimulus checks were distributed to invest in us. It's population control. They want less of us. They want to take out the weak and only keep the rest of us. I'm battle tested like a barbarian. I feel like I'm half white and I'm half Targaryen. The devil wants to kill me for the cross that I'm carrying. Can you imagine sitting in the park in the heat, stomach empty, starving to eat?
I know I had to come harder on this verse and represent the people that are starving on this earth. The drugs, the alcohol, the party's getting worse. People turn away from their faith, disregarding the church. Me? I'm a different human being. I just watch it from a distance and I call it how I see it. Not the holier you are, the bigger the cathedral. It's how much you love God and the way you treat people. Love thy neighbor more than you love thyself. Take your pride and put it on the shelf. We pay $100 for some Nikes, $80 for Adidas, 5.9% to buy a car, and 2% for leases.
My name is Chris Crumb. I have a channel called Don't Follow Crumb on YouTube.
Yeah, I chose you as a finalist because you've got a great reputation in the flat Earth community. I feel like pretty much everybody knows who you are, but I also like your style.
Amen to that. I love his freaking style. But here's just a little dose of his style for the supposed non-flat earther, according to Short Bus.
Rain down the more opens up the door, watching the waiting on the brain to swallow all the to deceive can attract a nation to believe within a prophet I cannot conceivably ignore the closing of the door that closed on me. Here's to new beginnings.
Is Cassidy. Hey, Cassidy.
Hi. Hey, nice to meet you, Will.
Yeah, can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Cassidy. I'm actually from Southern Maryland, but I recently moved to New York State up by Lake Erie. So lots of potential for flat Earth tests. I'm a huge fan of that channel, Brian. So
Cool.
thanks for having me.
Yes.
Well, I really do appreciate that compliment, Cassidy. I mean, you speak for yourself. I mean, you're smoking hot and obviously a kind-hearted person. And if it just so happens that I'm the reason you got tangled up in QE's video because of me, I sincerely apologize. If it's any small consolation, Cassidy, you'd have certainly been my choice. I think Will is stupid. Or maybe he needs glasses and a hearing aid.
South of the equator. And how's it going, man?
Hey, good. Thanks. How are you?
Good, good. Can you introduce yourself?
My name is Vainant, and I'm from South Africa.
Awesome. Yeah, I apologize with my pronunciation there, but
there should be no parallax to the sun within the heliocentric model, or essentially little to no parallax. But within these videos, as far as the videos I have available, it would seem that there is some parallax. But the interesting thing is when I do the same setup from where I am south of the equator, it seems I get a negative result where I don't have an excess of angles between those time periods, but actually I have less.
These are all just decent people, man. Intelligent, good demeanor.
next is Liz. Hey.
I will.
There's no embarrassments here. Everybody sees what Will's trying to do. Nobody's falling for that shit. Only you, short bus.
That's one of the reasons what I told you. It's been a very deeply spiritual journey for me. And within the last year or so, I am actually moderating and one of the main administrators, sorry, I'm so nervous, on this audio app called Clubhouse. We are Flat Earth Gang, not a real gang. And we engage in conversations and debates with Globe Earth and Flat Earth. Through this experience, I've been able to meet amazing people from both sides. We've actually gone past the point where we're just having conversations and we're actually putting these claims to the test.
Next is Trent. Trent, how are
What's
you?
going on, everybody? Doing great, doing great. I'm Trent Broach. I'm from Denver, Colorado. You know, I'm an ex-tennis tour pro. I used to play professional poker for Ultimate Bets. I was also on a reality TV show called Labor of Love, so anybody that recognizes me from that, I'm a flat earther, whatever, get over it. You know, I'm also a lifelong Christian, and one thing that kind of blew me away is I've read the Bible many times, and then as I approached it with fresh eyes, it shocks me at how much it's obviously a flat earth document. So
Riz, how's it
Hi.
going?
How you doing? Hi, Will. Hi, everyone. How you doing? I'm Riz. I'm from Nottingham in the UK, so I sound a lot different to all the rest of you. But I'm on TikTok most of the time as a flat earther. Basically, I've been debating for the last 4 years on TikTok. I've debated with all the famous TikTok globies and basically pushed them to their limits. I've educated all the globies on TikTok because they always seem to think they're so clever and that flat earthers, there's no clever flat earthers, no scientists among the flat earth community. Well, I am one of those. And this image here is of the sun that I took just yesterday. And that's with the Hydrogen Alpha telescope. So hopefully, if I get the opportunity to go to Antarctica, I'll do the same thing there. Check the size of the sun, the angular size of the sun. Make sure it's the same in Antarctica.
Shauna.
I go by Bella.
Okay.
I'm only
Bella.
Shauna on paper when I have to be.
How are you?
Nervous, like super nervous. I'm sitting here with my twin sister who thinks I'm nuts because I need some moral support.
Yeah, so that was one of the cool things I loved about your application.
I kind of thought so.
Is that you have an identical
Not
twin
cool.
sister.
There she is.
Not cool. You're making her crazy. Thanks.
I just can't imagine having an identical twin where you've got
Thinks
one
you're crazy, yeah.
one glober and one flat earther. Okay, up next is Jeff. Jeff, how's it going?
That's going great. How about you, Pastor Duffy?
Great. Can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, Jeff Schmidt from Grand Rapids, Michigan area. Been flat Earth leaning for about 7 years now, I guess. So yeah, it's been interesting.
All right.
Will,
So
will you ask you a quick question?
Yeah.
Oh wait, Brian has a question.
Oh, Brian got a question. Brian got a question. You got me, short bus. My questions were to see if it was somebody solely paying for it, and was he solely judging? So were we to be judged solely by him, the person not paying? Then I'm about to ask for one more question because I know after this meeting I'm liable to never see most of these people ever again, and so if I don't win, I've got predictions calculated to scrutinize the globe, and I said infrared camera, but it's a thermal imager and a couple other things and some ideas I wanted to give to the winner.
You know brains are leaking?
All right. You don't have to answer, but
Maybe if you had a decent mic, everyone could hear you.
Maybe there's a phone line down, short bus.
to understand, so you're not the one. You're not the one paying for this golden ticket, but you are the one, the sole
No, he's not paying for the golden shower ticket. No.
judge. You alone.
That's correct. Yep.
Trying to get it.
Okay.
I wish I had a chance to say one more thing, man.
Yeah, go ahead. You had a chance to say one more thing. This is your last chance. Brains are leaking.
You want to say it real fast?
Yeah. I mean, this. I don't know what this trip means to each and every person individually, but you know, I've looked into this. I've already got the predictions on what.
Oh, you've already got the predictions. You mean the hypotheses? Can you share one with us?
Hypothesis.
We should expect if the Earth was a globe, and
Yep. He's a full-on flat Earth believer. With the Globetard predictions, right? Right, Brian? 8 years you've been out here.
Yeah, that's correct. For 8 years, I've been out here, all around, not just stuck in one group, like an echo chamber, nice and tucked away and protected. And that's how you scrutinize a model, QE, is you calculate its predictions. Not just say, that ain't science, that ain't science. It's not an argument, short bus.
My God, what an embarrassment.
I've already got certain tests worked out.
He's got certain tests worked out too.
Look at the way he acts. Like, oh my God, he's got certain tests worked out. What an embarrassment. Jesus Christ. QE just graduated to the front of the short bus. He's got globe predictions. He's got like the predictions you made on what an airplane would do on a globe. And I mean, do I need to go on and on? Come on, short bus. Keep your horse shit consistent.
Got some equipment. I've got infrared.
He's got an infrared thermometer you can shove up your ass, Will.
Anyway, I'm prepared for this, and so this is a quick note to the benefit.
Quick note to you. Why don't you sell some of that dumbass equipment you got and get a halfway decent mic? You moron.
Actor. You know, if I don't get to go, I'll pass on my equipment. I'll pass on my equipment and my ideas to the people
To the people. That's mighty white of you, Brian. Thanks.
who are. So good luck, guys. Thank you.
How many is it?
Why don't you get some cork so you can stuff it into the holes in your ears? Good.
I'm pretty sure everybody already sees it, but I just got to point out again his horseshit tactics, man.
You should go there then.
More people need to see the fallacies too. I agree.
This dumbass thinks going to observe the sun is a fallacy. What idiot thinks that a sun observation is a fallacy?
Yep. Thanks, Brian. Okay.
Thanks, Brian. Let's see who's the first one to get kicked out.
So, just so you guys know a little bit about me,
He's a moron and a demonstrated fraud. Has an IQ about 1.5. I may be highballing.
I like suspense.
He should have given it away when asked the question that if he hung up, that maybe he wouldn't be able to talk to you guys. He wasn't sure.
So now he's doubling down on his stupidity or his dishonesty. One or the other, like I said. Either he's too stupid to know we're not all 10 on a phone call, or he's just being dishonest. It's a StreamYard connection, short bus.
I like a little bit of drama.
He likes suspense and drama.
And parading people.
Yeah, parading his pawns, non-flat earthers. Yep.
Yeah. Like I said, this is the third time at least that he's watched it. So who's doing the parading? If you're that ashamed of it, why are you parading it then? Every single person on this panel is a better human being than Short Bus.
That's what he likes to do. Say again?
Fishing on the back.
Join in with the fiasco. Bye-bye, brains leaking.
He went first.
He went first. We gotta watch it again. Let's show Betty.
Oh, I forgot to ask the question. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. For the folks who haven't seen this, you got to make your choice on who is going to be the last person for the final excrement, the golden shower ticket.
Act like you're not enjoying this short bus. Like you're not interested. Dude, you're running polls, got everybody guessing who their favorite is. Can't you keep your horse shit consistent?
Excrement.
So just I can't see the chat, so go ahead and make your choices if you haven't seen it. I did it to Betty; she made her choice, and if I'm not mistaken, Betty, it was the Crumbster.
There were two small consolations. One that Nathan was telling him skip me and start past me, which could be because of my mic, but it also could have a little to do with, Nathan probably don't see a point in us being confrontational with each other, seeing that we're on the same team. But also that everybody was interrupting the whole time. Like nobody was really wanting to watch this shit from what it looked like to me. If I'm being honest, it kind of hurt my feelings, man. Not because of Short Bus, but because of the rest of the panel not saying something. If somebody was just making shit up about Brian or Adam or Elijah or Chocolate or any of them, I'd have to say something. But that's just me. But thank you for watching.